Hello everyone, Jeff from RespawnStudios.com back with part 3 of my Dragon's Dogma walkthrough. At the start here, I'm actually in the main menu in the Xbox Live Marketplace area. And one of the things you got if you pre-order the game were 2,000 extra crystals, which you use to purchase the best allies. But I had not pre-ordered the game, so I decided to get this DLC. It's only 80 points, which is $1, so it's not too bad, and it is very good. So that's what I was doing there. So in this, you'll see me walking around the town for the first time, and since this is my first playthrough of the game, obviously I just got it today. I don't know where I'm going, but I see a message at the bottom about shops. So I'm looking for different vendors to try and get different weapons and better armor and things, but I don't find any of them. The one shop I find, there's no one in it, so I eventually just move on and begin to do a couple quests. But I think this video is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to just let the game speak for itself for a while, and I might come back in about 8 minutes or so, I think, when it might get to another area where I might talk. Alright, so I will let the game volume take over until then.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
You look well, child. Up to your old mischief, Minnow? If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful. I thank you.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They are a strange lot.
Alright, so I'm actually going to jump back in here. I just finished walking around the town, not knowing where things were yet. And someone just randomly came out of a portal and landed next to me, and this old guy's explaining that those are your allies, the pawns. They are from like a different dimension, but they somehow respond to people like you that are the Arisen, and they're under your command, basically. And again, there are tons of different ones you could eventually choose, and you could put your favorites or best up on Xbox Live that other people could then download. Unfortunately, there's no co-op for the game, which is kind of weird because they have this online system where you interact with other people, but they don't let you play the game together, which is kind of frustrating. But this is explaining the whole quest system and also that idea of the pawns. So people with red over them have information that could be critical to your quest. People with green over them have quests that you could accept. Those are the icons. Alright, so now I'm venturing out with the pawn. He's supposed to be leading me to where like one of their stones are, one of their centers. And I actually pick up an achievement here. I'm going to be picking up a couple small, pretty standard achievements in the next couple parts of this walkthrough. I've filmed up to part 5 now, so they should all be up today. So I'm looking through my inventory for the first time because I was in the pause menu after I left the achievement screen. So I'm seeing the different armor and things. It seems like a pretty standard inventory. And you could also save your game. There's the history, which you could look at quests. There's this weird thing at the bottom, photo sharing. Apparently you could send pictures of what's on the screen to social media, I guess Twitter and Facebook and things. But it seems kind of grayed out, so I don't know if that's active yet, or if you just have to hit A on it, and I didn't know. So you can manually save, and then you could choose to save and continue, or save and exit. So that's nice, you don't have to just rely on auto-saves like some games. And I was supposed to be following this guy, so I was worried because he stopped moving, but I saw the quest marker, so I just kept going myself. And then he started to follow, but I just kept going. Alright, so you're going to really notice how different damage we do. Also health. We had way higher health in the prologue when we were the guy. So he's obviously a much higher level and had better equipment because we're doing very little damage to the same enemies we fought, the standard goblins. So these guys take way more hits with these default starting weapons. But again, my weapons are enchanted with fire, so that's always fun. Fire seems very important for this game, especially with the flying enemies. If you burn their wings, they come down to the ground, and that's when you're able to hit them with melee weapons. So it's good when you have a wizard or two with you, or someone with fire arrows, I guess. I'm not even sure if there are fire arrows yet. And here it said I leveled up, so I was seeing if I had to manually add different experience points. I hit the back button, and it brought me to this inventory screen. But these are your items, and also your armor and weapons. So this is another way to get to this. But there doesn't seem to be a way that you can manually level up, though. Alright, I think I try out the sprint soon, which is just click down the left thumbstick. I thought I could hit B to open that box, but apparently you have to attack it, which my companion did. Alright, so here I'm sprinting. You could sprint a fairly long distance, but you see I eventually get winded. You have a stamina bar, which is under your health. It's the like orangish brown under the green. Okay, now we've arrived at the next outpost, and this is where we're going to find that pawn stone, and we're going to be able to recruit some people, including our main recruit. Alright, so they make it very clear what your quests are with those top left updates and what your companions say, so that's good. And here your guy also tells you come up here. Alright, and that will do it for this video. I'm going to let just this little bit play on its own, and I will see you for part 4 soon.
Have all you need? We are an end first and foremost. We can safeguard your belongings, or have your pick, any you like. Come again soon.
Well met, Arisen. We speak to you from across great distance. Pray, forgive this stranger. This rift serves as a gate. It opens to the Arisen. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, very well. If you are an Arisen in truth, the Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the